Hello class, in this video I'll be showing you how to solve a trigonometric equation where the coefficient of theta is not 1. Let's begin. So we want to find all the solutions within the intervals 0 to 2 pi. And the equation is 4 times sine squared of 2 theta is minus 3 is equal to 0. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate the sine squared term by adding 3 to both sides and dividing both sides by 4. Next, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. And that means sine of 2 theta is equal to plus or minus the square root of 3/4. And if I break the radical up into 2 separate pieces like such, it's plus or minus the square root of 3 divided by 2. So we have sine of 2 theta is equal to plus or minus the square root of 3 divided by 2. All right, so we need to figure out when is sine theta equal to positive square root of 3 divided by 2, and when is sine theta equal to negative square root of 3 divided by 2. Well, if 2 theta is equal to pi thirds, and if 2 theta is equal to 2 pi thirds, sine of 2 theta will be positive square root of 3 divided by 2. And if 2 theta is equal to 4 pi thirds, or if 2 theta is equal to 5 pi thirds, sine of 2 theta will equal negative square root of 3 divided by 2. Okay, so now that we have all the angles, we really don't care what 2 theta is equal to. We want to know what theta is equal to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply each one of these equations by 1/2, so that we have theta is equal to something. Okay, so now that we have all of the equations for theta, I'm going to come over here. Since k is an integer, I'm going to let k equal 0. And when k is equal to 0, you have 4 solutions. You have theta is equal to pi sixths, pi thirds, 2 pi thirds, and 5 pi sixths. Next, when k is equal to 1. So when k is equal to 1, what that implies is that pi k is equal to pi, and since the denominators are 6 and 3, we can write that as 3/3 pi or 6/6 pi, depending on which denominator you have. So theta is equal to pi sixths plus 6 pi sixths, which is 7 pi sixths. Theta is equal to pi thirds plus 3 pi thirds, which is 4 pi thirds. And we'll just finish that up here. So there are going to be 8 solutions altogether. All right, so the 8 solutions are the following. All of the angles when k is equal to 0 and all of the angles when k is equal to 1. And there are all of the solutions to the equation.